Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're going to take a look at an extremely impressive and challenging historical airstrike, the 1981 Iranian H-3 strike. The Iraqi H-3 airbase actually consisted of three separate bases in a triangle located in the far west of Iraq. H-3 was built for use in the 1973 Yom Kippur War against Israel. During the early period of the Iran-Iraq War, Iran received intelligence that a large force of Iraqi Air Force fighters and bombers were amassing at H-3. It was decided that the Iranian Air Force would launch a surprise strike on H-3 to severely damage these assets. The problems were that H-3 was outside of the range of Iranian strike jets. The 1,100-mile round trip would have required 2 air-to-air refuelings for the Iranian F-4 Phantoms. Also, H-3 was the opposite side of Iraq, meaning there was no route to get there without passing directly over a heavily defended Iraq. The Iranians came up with an almost unbelievably daring strike plan which involved cunning, deception and subterfuge. First, 3 F-5 Tigers from Tabriz Airbase launched diversionary strikes on Hurriya Airbase near Kirkuk. We'll see them here. Minor damage was achieved, but it mobilized the Iraqi Air Force to the east of the country. Then 2 F-14 Tomcats launched a patrol northeast of Iraq to clear the path for the real strike. So that is these guys. I've also seen some reports saying that 2 F-14s launched diversionary air-to-air tactics in this area east of Baghdad, but I couldn't get that confirmed. At 10:30 local time on the 4th of April, 8 F-4 Phantoms with 2 reserves took off from Hamadan Air Base and headed north to Lake Urmia. So that's where they took off from, and that's the lake there. At the lake, they refueled from a 707, then headed west along the Iraqi-Turkish border, while the reserves returned to base. From this point, all flying was done extremely low to avoid Turkish, Syrian and Iraqi radars. At this point, the plan got very clever. 2 tankers took off from an airport in Syria on a planned flight. What the Syrians didn't know was that the tankers were actually a pre-planted part of the plan to attack Iraq. Halfway through their flights, they turned off their radios, separated, dived and diverted into Turkish airspace. 1 tanker clandestinely rendezvoused with the strike Phantoms over the Iraqi-Turkish border to air-to-air refuel them for a second time, this time at a very dangerous low 300 feet. The strike then switched to the Iraqi-Syrian border for several hundred miles and followed that southwest. Further on, they met with the next clandestine tanker for a third low-level air-to-air refueling, and we'll come back to these tankers in a bit. Finally, they switched to the Iraqi-Jordanian border for the last leg. Approaching H-3, the Phantom split, and each element attacked a different H-3 installment with bombs. The 2,200-mile strike was staggeringly successful. Iran claimed 48 Iraqi Air Force aircraft destroyed. Based on the results achieved, it is considered one of the most successful raids in the history of aerial warfare. Interestingly, Israel were watching the strike. After seeing the damage done to the Iraqi defences in the area, it green-lighted their decision to pass through the area 2 months later to strike the fledgling nuclear reactor near Baghdad as part of Operation Opera, which coincidentally, just a few days ago, we reenacted, guys. So that's what happened in real life. Today, we're going to change some bits, guys. First, we don't want to do the full 2,200-mile journey, so we're going to do just one way, 1,100 miles. Secondly, on the real event, the tanking was done slightly differently. They were actually tanked twice on the ingress and then twice on the egress. Because we're only going one way, we're going to do 3 tankings on the ingress. Finally, a little bit strangely, H-3, which is here, is not actually modelled in the Iraqi map in DCS. So we're not going to strike H-3, we're going to strike the nearest base we do have modelled Al-Assad Airbase. And I'm not too worried about that because it shaves a few more miles off the otherwise massive journey. And we don't have enough guys to strike all 3 bases anyway, so 1 base is going to be fine for us guys. So in terms of our rendition, we'll be starting not from Hamadan here because it's not modelled again. So instead, we're going to skip 150 miles and start here at high altitude on the way to Lake Urmia. We'll meet up with the tanker. We've got a 135 instead of a 707, but it's going to be near enough for today with the F-14 Escort here, and the F-5s and the F-14 played by AI will go and do their diversionary attacks. Once we've refueled from the tanker here, we'll head to the Turkish-Iraqi border at low level. Note steer points are 1 and 2 here. Then we'll get to steer point 3 here, where we start the Syrian-Iraqi border. We'll meet up with our first clandestine tanker and refuel there as low level as we can. Once refueled, we will follow the border down to steer point 4 here, which is essentially going to be today's IP. We'll meet up with our second clandestine tanker and refuel again. Then our final leg of 90 miles to Al-Assad in place of H-3, and we'll do the attack. The attack, as per real life, we're going to do as much damage as we can to the Air Force. There will be Air Force bombers and fighters on all aprons, so scope out the aprons and attack. There will be heavy AAA of mixed caliber, so keep fast. I didn't read any reports of SAMs locking the jets or firing at them, so I assumed that there were no SAMs in the area, or no active SAMs, so no SAMs guys. Once we've done that strike, start heading back, and then we'll terminate that as a successful strike. We're all flying F4s today, and we've got myself, Bird, Sock here today, Dark, Matrix, Poosh, hello boys.
Hello.
We're all in F4Es, as per real life. I'm giving you, because we're air starting, I'm giving you the closest I can get to what they actually took, which is Mark 82s on your outer stations. They did also have some clusters as well. I don't know the type and how many, but I've also given you 6 BL-755s. Welcome in, viewers. We're starting 170 miles into the mission because the area behind us is not modelled, and it shaves off 170 miles, so I'm happy with that. Guys, 3, 2, 1, now. All right. That's my beautifuls. All right, guys, we are on our way to steer point 1, which is 86 nautical miles away. Let me get my autopilot working. That should be an autopilot on. Join up for formation. In case you skipped the briefing, as a lot of you do, viewers, synopsis. We are doing, or simulating, a massive 1,100 mile single way attack to H-3 airbase in the west of Iraq with 3 air-to-air refuelings, and the chance of this working is basically 0, but we're going to do our best. I know you're all busy doing stuff, but fuel totalizer shows, I can never remember how to use this fuel totalizer. It shows 720. Does that mean 7,200 pounds, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, we're well through the center tank already.
Okay, yes, I started us off in a configuration where we would have covered 170 miles. Nice formation, boys. Who have I got on my left?
Sock.
Hello, Sock. Wow, you're flying good. I haven't flown with you for, well, probably about a year. Who's on the other side?
Dark.
Dark and Sock. Friggin' boys, viewers. That's going to make a cracking thumbnail.
I've gotten really good at formation flying.
It's a really good skill. I can't do it anymore. I've broken my joystick and I refuse to fix it, but it has its uses. Station keeping, discipline, all that stuff. All that good stuff.
Do you need a new one?
I do. I mean, Matrix has actually already sent me an X-56. I just can't seem to get myself to go through the process of setting up 54 jets again yet. I'll have to do it at some point. Some interesting talking points as we've got lots of time to burn, guys. We did that Israeli mission, my brain's just not working today, where we bombed the nuclear reactor in Iraq and we had an interesting comment from a guy claiming to be someone who was in the mission, and he said, no, we flew much lower than that. Now, if you remember, I thought we were flying pretty low. I remember some of you kicking up dust, and then I thought, oh, that guy doesn't know what he was talking about. He definitely wasn't on that raid. But it turns out, by a strange, like 1 in a million frigging coincidence, that guy's son works with Cover, who is one of our GR members, and he confirmed that it is actually the guy, and I'm just going to read the message from him now, a chap called Boris Spector. So apparently, a guy called Boris Spector, an Israeli ex-Air Force pilot, watched our video and critiqued it and told us basically we were doing all wrong, which is normal, which is cool, right? Because that was a really important historical mission. So it was amazing to have someone watch it who was on the real mission. I found that really interesting. Another really interesting point from it as well, guys. One of the guys on that raid ended up being the world's first Israeli astronaut and went on the not Columbus, which is the one that burnt up. Columbia, the fated Columbia space shuttle, and obviously died in that incident. So, yeah, I don't know, a lot of weird coincidences with that mission. Really interesting stuff. Good formation, guys. Well done.
I mean, that's impressive. The comment. I don't know how we were able to fly any lower because I was literally like, scraping the ground.
Yeah, I thought that. Or maybe it was just me doing it wrong as usual. I don't know, guys. Yeah, interesting stuff. Right, this is like an old Grim Reaper's mission. Thousands of miles to go. Unrealistic parade formation all the way. Right, guys, I need to find out where we are. We've got F10 map turned on today, guys, because there's a lot to do, let's face it. 40 miles to tanker. Oh, I'm playing with my grease pencil. Well, if we've got to go 1,000 miles, viewers, though we're not really going 1,000. We're going 1,000 miles minus 170, minus about 100. So whatever that is, let's say 900 miles. We're going 900 miles. If you get bored, guys, use your grease pencil as well. You're all busy station keeping, so you don't have to, but I can use my grease pencil, viewers. Biggest selling point of the F4. I drew my baby.
I wonder how many piddle packs they stocked for this mission.
Yeah, well, that's one reason why we can't do the full thing, viewers. 2,500 miles was, I forgot now, 6 hours, 6.5 hours? I don't know, lots. Under a lot of pressure, and you've got to drink a lot of fluid for this kind of thing, obviously. Yeah, lots of piddle packs for this thing, guys. Or a very wet seat.
Can you imagine being 6.5 hours under the sun?
It's going to be extremely uncomfortable for all sorts of reasons. And plus, it's so fatiguing flying an aeroplane. I've done a little bit of light aircraft flight, and it's just effing knackering. Because you can't turn off for a second. You're constantly on it.
Tanker's off about 1 o'clock low.
Yes, I'm just contacting him now. Right, guys, I know you love your parade formations, but for the time being, it's over. Please separate the formation. I'm just going to go and find a tanker.
Copy. 2.
No, I don't know where I'm going, by the way. So follow me at your friggin' peril. I'll meet you all at the tanker, wherever the hell it is. Autopilot's off. Right. First one to find a tanker gets the surprise, and I also don't know what altitude to set it at. So, with that in mind, have fun, yo. Dark, you can go in first. Please contact the tank. Wow, you guys are smoky. Dark, you can go in first.
Good IFF, he's a friendly.
Wow, fuel is down. This thing absolutely burns, guys. I'm less than 6,000 pounds of fuel now, out of whatever we would have started with, 16,000 pounds or something.
You've been running a max dry nearly, and you've got a very draggy configuration.
Roger. Matrix also, because they're J79s, they're turbojets rather than turbofans, I suspect that made them quite fuel inefficient. Do you agree with that?
Oh yes, yeah, very thirsty.
Yeah, so we've got a very heavy airframe, viewers, and very thirsty turbojet pre-turbofan engines. So now the British ones, I hate to always go into Britain, well I don't actually, but we had turbofans in ours, didn't we? We had the Spays.
Yeah, the Spay engines with afterburners.
Yeah, I wonder if they did better gas mileage. Let me know, viewers.
Yeah, they did. Certainly at the lower levels, they were much more efficient. Well, I say much more, they were more efficient.
Roger.
But the J79s were better in performance above about 30,000 feet.
Yes, and that's because a turbojet is always better in performance terms at high altitude. It's something I learned quite recently.
one of these things again that on paper the Spey was supposed to be the better engine, but then with the modifications required to put the Spey in the Phantom,
Yeah.
I think in the end it didn't work out as planned.
She got a little chubby.
Yeah, the Spey was put in as a result of the Navy requirement to get off small tankers, small carriers.
Yeah, right. So she needed more down low, outright horsepower.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
You know what I mean?
And,
Yeah, it did have plenty of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was melting the blast wall deflectors on them.
Oops. Right, now I knew we were going to be heavy, and our wings are moderately small, so I've set a bloody... doing the land speed world record. She's going very fast, I'm going to say.
Esther was questioning it.
Door open. What speed have you got up there, Dark?
Oh, 3 something.
The secret to my success is the Tomcat campaign, Speed and Angels.
There you go.
It teaches you all this stuff.
Looks like you're about to contact.
Come on, Dark. Stick it in yourself. Time, by the way, viewers, is, if you can read that, 10:45. 15 minutes into the mission. 10:45. Right, she's blowing 6,000 pounds into you per minute. So that means we're only taking on about 7,000 pounds or something. So 1 minute per person. We can do this in about 10 to 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, as long as we don't top off completely. It's mostly full.
I don't know, Cap. I'm greedy.
You are pretty greedy. You are a greedy man, aren't you, Sock? You're like sucking a good tanker dry. Sucking a good man dry. Welcome back, viewers. We've all taken on fuel. Most of us got nearly full fuel. I am at, whatever that is, 12,000. So we're finished with the tanker. There's steer point 2. By the time we hit steer point 2, we've got to be on the deck, because at this point we're following the border, or will be following the border, and we'll be hiding from EWR. So let's start nosing down. I know we've got a long way to go, but we'll start nosing down, please.
okay, that's a new...
Yeah, name for a hole. Boosh, not cloud.
Roger, hole in the cloud.
Oh no, let's go right into the clouds. All of the fun.
We make our own holes.
Scope for demonetization there, guys.
Just you're saying a bogey's hostile?
I certainly hope not.
Yeah, his IFF is not great.
Oh, sweet. Possible friendly fire. We haven't even gotten to the other country yet.
Yeah, he's been telling me that you guys aren't...
Right, finally saddle with lead, sorry. Yep, visuale. Right, I'm going to try doing a flyby view. I apologise profusely, Poosh, if this goes wrong. But it may be a very short mission for us. I did it! And I didn't hit you. Very good. Distance to steer point 2, 65 nautical miles.
I'll be turning right here about 30 degrees in a few seconds.
Roger, roger.
Left, I'm sorry, left at 30 degrees.
Is that for cloud avoidance?
Yes.
Roger.
to get back on heading.
Heading will be about 272.
Roger.
These VFR pilots, honestly.
I know, right? Instruments all the way, says the world's worst instrument pilot. Alright, viewers, those are the mountains between the... words are hard. The mountains on the Turkish to Iraqi border. And we're flying low. And all otherwise sexy.
This is a sexy plane.
Welcome back, viewers. We're literally sometime later. In fact, let me show you the time. It is now 35 past 11, so we've been at this for an hour. 35 past 11. We're currently on steer point. We're 36 miles away from steer point 3. I'm going to try and show you on the map. Just at the top there. Coming up to the edge of Syria, actually. Fuel, I'm at 773, so 7,000 pounds.
1 mile.
About 50% fuel. It just turns out this burns a lot of gas.
Friendly target getting IS.
Low down with this loadout is just very, very draggy. Push, at steer point 3 in 30 miles time, we should see our clandestine tanker, which took off from a bit of a civil airport in Syria.
Mast on the left.
Hello, mast. It's not an EWR, we're okay, guys.
So they did the actual refueling over northern Iraq.
They did it right over the top right part of Iran, and then over Syria on the way down the other side.
So it's slightly into Syria, is what we are. So we're riding the border. They rode the border, basically. Because these are not necessarily all hostile countries, but they didn't want to be detected. So the border was simply the safest place for them.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be worried about the Iraqis so much as the Turks, wondering what the heck's going on down here.
Actually added an airport in Syria they could divert to if they had an emergency.
Yes, it was La Palma or something it's called. No, Palmyra? I've forgotten. There's a Syrian base that they had permission to land at in an emergency, but they never did. Right, here's a town. Let's just hope there's no humans in here that would report our presence.
Or mission planning.
That's before the mobile phone.
Before the mobile phone. One of the world's most successful aerial missions, Poosh. You can't knock it.
It's true.
Yeah, the Turks also had Phantoms, so they might have been mistaken for Turkish.
More towers there off the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
A
tiny.
lot of construction.
One on the nose.
I'm going to fly under it. Oh, do I dare? Maybe. We'll see. No one's crashed yet, viewers, which is good for us.
Are the Turkish F4 Phantom still in use too?
Yeah, I believe they are.
Wow, that's a testament, guys. Wouldn't it be funny if someone watched our version of this mission that actually was on the mission and contacted us again? That would be the holy trinity. An Israeli and an Iranian. Still in the mountains, but sadly these mountains will clear up eventually. Which is bad for us, viewers. Fuel. Oh god. It's just choose through fueler.
Nails, 7 o'clock.
Sub £7,000 about to be. And we've still got, well, actually we're nearly there. 10 miles, and then we've got to start looking for the tanker. Dark, you're up first again. Yeah. The tanker.
10 o'clock, low.
Oh, right, that's it. Contact him, Dark, and go do him. Yeah, I said it, do him. Or let him do you. And real life viewers, they did air-to-air refueling at 300 feet. We can't do that in DCS. It just doesn't work for some reason. Whoa, careful. So we've had to knock it up 1,000 feet. Right, so now, Jesus Christ, you guys are mad. We're now in Syria by a few miles.
Positive IFF, positive IFF.
Fuel 6.5.
The next turn point is in.
Stop using so much gas, you big stupid plug.
Would you call our group Smokey and the Bandits?
They can hide from radar, but they can't hide from
Right 5 degrees, 1 mile.
a camel's
1,800.
eyes that will see us from 20 miles away with this smoke.
Tanker's reverse course, Dark.
Return, target is friendly.
Came off, come right.
Don't stray too far, guys. Oh, this promises to be incredibly difficult. Yeah, this must have looked a bit weird in real life. Not gonna lie. 8 very thirsty phantoms chasing down a 300-foot tanker. Is he actually letting you in, Dark? Yeah, this is going to be dangerous in every way possible.
Yeah, tanker doing 400 knots down at this level.
Why
No
not?
problem.
Why not? Max chatting his engines. Right, let him blow his lovely sticky goo into you, Dark. Can't help
Take
it.
sloppy seconds.
Socks influence.
Oh, cow. I didn't know you cared.
My friggin' boy. There's my friggin' boy. Suck. 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 Welcome in, viewers. Another moderately successful fueling. Most of us took quite a lot of gas on. Right, let me just update you where we are. I've got 11,000 pounds of gas. That's nice. We're on our way to steer point 4 now, which reverse. We're halfway along the Syrian border. No one's crashed yet, amazingly, including me. I will look down without crashing. We're on our way to steer point 4, and it is 125 nautical miles. The time is Oh god, it's right in the way of that thing. I can't see. It is
12:15.
12:15. It's 12:15. So an hour and 3/4 we've been so far. An hour and 3/4. And the map, yeah, leaving clandestine tanker number 1. Right, trying a flyby view for the Bewington, Wilmington, Boeington. So at the end of the day, pay them bills. Welcome back, viewers. God knows how much longer, how much further we've gone, but it feels like lots. Steer point 4 is just, oh wow, 12 miles away now. Fuel is down to £7,000 again. Time is 35 past 12. Is that right? Yes, I made that. Check the map. Map is there. Wow, look at how far we've come. Friggin' unreal. Tanker on our 2 o'clock, guys. Same process as usual. Dark, you start. Find it. Suck it dry.
Sucky.
Disperse. I see it. This one's even lower, or I tried to set it lower, so fingers crossed it doesn't immediately crash.
I think you would have spent all this time getting used to being this low.
Yes, I'll give you that. We've crossed back into Syria, as you can see, viewers. The yellow line is Syria, Iraq. The red line is Jordan, Iraq. And the blue line is Iran, Iraq. I've just updated to steer point 5 by accident, by the way, so FYI, 90 miles away.
Jester did it automatically to me.
Roger.
Yeah, we passed close enough to the other one.
Jesus, how quick is that guy?
Yeah, not slow.
Really not slow, are they? Surprise,
Seems
surprise.
pretty close to a 4.
See about the descent and the turn. Look out for that.
Right in the back again. What a surprise.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. If it's going to crash, pull away. If it's going to crash, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. Now, pull away. We'll just have to do it without refueling. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you...
Well, he had a full load of gas on. That was some bang.
Whatever.
Wow.
Well, luckily, whoever made this mission, aka me, added an extra tanker in, so that worked out all right. Right, we're going to do it with existing fuel, guys. It's £6,600. Oh, that made my headache worse. We need to meet Poosh, and we need to head to steer point 5, which is 90 miles away. Ladies and gentlemen, Iranian tanker practice in 1981. Poosh, can you let us know your vector?
It'll be 125.
Roger.
Bye-bye 747.
Yeah, they've got the world's only operational 747 air-to-air refueling tanker as well. And
Not anymore.
Not anymore, they don't. You can only apologise, viewers. For God's sake, don't burn all your fuel, so let's slow down to 350 because well, basically we couldn't do this mission anymore because we've just lost our tanker. We don't have enough fuel. But that's okay because we're stopping once we've got there anyway. Bye, tanker. It was not very nice knowing you. Alright, getting back with Poosh. Well done, everyone. Guys, viewers, we're slowing down a little bit because we need to conserve fuel at this point. For obvious reasons.
I see a contact.
£6,000.
45 degrees, 1 mile.
Target is 73 miles. We best start setting up our jets as well, guys. So, we'd usually have a Wizzo to do this for us, but I'm going to have to climb just to do this. Are you starting with clusters or bombs? I'll go.
Clusters.
I'm going to go bombs. Are you going dive toss?
Yeah.
Alright, bombs. Leave the intervals alone. Air to ground. Bombing tables, guys, bombing tables.
What kind of bombs were these?
Mark 82 slick.
No, the clusters.
Oh, BL755. Okay, 400 knots, 20 degrees, 3,000 feet, blah, 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 blah. That's all going to be good enough. For God's sake, don't forget your master arm, because I just did. Poosh, can I have a wing rock? I'm just going to work out who's who. Alright, that's Poosh. Guy who went out in front, either do a 360 or go real slow. You're about 5 miles ahead now. One thing to consider in real life is that they will be using pre-GPS INS systems, obviously, and we've just come 1,100 miles. What was the drift matrix? It was about 2 miles for every half an hour, was it? So
No, probably not that bad. Probably 1.5 miles an hour if you had a good align.
if it's 3 hours each way, about 6 miles out. It would be a little bit out, but probably close enough to find the bases.
Updating each fix, though.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
That's what I was coming to, is that we would have, what I should have planned in is an INS fix, right, on a visual aspect somewhere. Do our sanity checks, guys. Master arm on, check. Gun arm on, check. Pylon arm on, check. Dive toss set. Bombs set. Air to ground sight on, and that's my lot, right? Range, distance, whatever. 50 miles. And counting. Fuel, 5,000 pounds. Ooh, we are not going home, guys. That said, we're going to be so much more efficient without these bombs. I mean, half our friggin' drag is these bombs.
I wonder if they stayed low on the way home. It kind of seems like they would have been alerted after the bombing.
I think they would have wanted to, just to not get the Turks involved.
Yeah. But also, we have to consider there's SAMs and stuff, so low. Everything I've read about these missions, they were always low. Me and Pooch certainly are. And number 3 on the right, left. You all know how hard words are. I've been rebuilding my porch, guys. You guys know what a porch is, don't you? You have porches in America?
Yes.
Around your front door, rebuilding that because it's falling, it's broken, basically it's leaking. That was fun.
Did you stick your hand in concrete again?
No, I've learned from that, actually, Stock, believe it or not. That was quite owie. That made lots of owie, boom, boom. In real life, the 8 Phantoms split up into a 3, a 3, and a 2 to attack 3 airfields. We're not going to do that. We're going for just 1 airfield, viewers. When we get there, guys, the targets, as per real life, are going to be various Air Force assets, including Soviet Tu-22 backfire. No, it was Blinder. It was the Blinder. Tu-16 Badger, or whatever it was. I think it was Tu-16 Badger. Soviet MiG-21, and the brand new, just delivered, Mirage F1. They only had them a few days, and they were bombed straight away. As Mr. Hussein must have been very upset.
Can we speed up a bit now?
Yes, absolutely, guys. You speed up a bit. Got ways to go.
Yeah, we're quite close to the target. Fuel consumption's not going to make too much difference at this point.
Roger, roger.
Speed will make a big difference, though.
Yes, it will.
I really like the Mirage F1. I don't know if I can bring myself to bomb it.
Yeah, you can.
Might be my favorite plane in the game.
Why? Why, dog? It's hard and awkward and annoying. Hard, awkward, and annoying?
Just like Dark.
Yeah, oh, right, yeah. Every aspect of flight kills the engine. It's like, god damn it.
It has no IFF, so it's, I can fire it whatever I want.
Yeah, that's why he likes it, guys.
Plausible deniability.
It was the computer's fault. That said, this barely has IFF. Yeah, there were some really impressive Iranian strikes in this war, the early part of this war. It's some really good strikes. This one wiped out a huge amount of the Air Force. There's another one I might look at doing. Another big strike. It took out a big chunk of Saddam's Air Force. Oh, yes. No, I'm right. Iraq had the world's third. At this time, Iraq had the world's 3rd biggest Air Force. Can anyone believe that?
Yes.
Soviets,
Yes.
America, then Iraq.
Like the 5th biggest army or something like that, too.
Wow.
So was it at this point that Saddam learned to bury his jets in the desert?
No.
It was later, I think.
What is funny is when it was Desert Storm, when Iraq and Iran, I guess, had stabilized, they sent their aircraft to Iran to save them, and then the Iranians kept them for themselves.
But that's what constituted the non-US provided Iranian Air Force. I steal your jets, Mr. Hussein. So it's weird, isn't it? They had 8 years of war, Iran-Iraq war, 8 years of that war, then 3 years off, then Desert Storm started, yeah, and then they stole their jets. It's kind of funny, right?
I believe it was called like repatriation or fees in because of the war.
For the war, right, yeah. It was nasty. 1 million people killed, viewers. It was a huge full invasion by Iraq, counter-invasion, all sorts of stuff. So I've read a bit about the war, guys, but I don't know a huge amount about Iran-Iraq. But I know Iraq started it, but why? What was the actual reason for it?
I think Saddam wanted the oil fields that were in the southeast part of, or southern part of Iran.
Always about oil, isn't it, guys? Always about oil.
Always.
To fund the 3rd biggest air force in the world, I suppose.
Or someone messed with the US's boats, and that's the other one.
Roger. Checking distance. Oh, we're 9 miles, guys. We're 9 miles. We should be able to see it very shortly.
I've got it off the nose.
Oh, right. Okay. Here we go, guys. Prepare for 1 times pop-up. Wow, that's a big base. How the hell are we going to find the targets? Right, okay. Here we go, guys. Enough of your chit-chat.
I'll see you guys in hell.
I will see you in hell, Sockington, Walkington.
Virgins will be waiting for you.
Yep. 72 I heard. And probably demonetized because of the world and how it is. Remember, AAA, 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 lots of it. Are Wilmingtons? Where are those planes?
Ali.
Visual. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. I'm going to go for a quick gun strafe just to get myself started.
Matrix in live.
Here we go, viewers. Massive amassing of Iraqi Air Force. Cabin live.
There's a large airbase.
It really is. Good bombs, good start. Going in with bombs. Captured. Drop. Bomb away. Smash! 2 Mirage F1s out. Ooh, baby. Well done, guys. Call out your kills, call out your shots, call out everything.
Okay, so
Matrix in live.
Working beautifully, guys. AAA starting up. They've woken up from lunch. Good bombing. I've just got this target is so big. I'm actually going to direct bombing. I think I can just put so many bombs down on.
all the MiG-21s.
I just saw that. Well done. So I'm about to do the same. All right, I'm about to re-hit that.
Cluster bomb out.
And a friendly.
Visual.
Bra, right 5 degrees. 6 miles.
Nice hit, Dark. Cap following up.
Stock re-engaging.
Cap engaging and bomb. Worst bombs ever. And they didn't explode. Effing hell. Oh, God. Showing off to the fucking viewers as usual. Alright, you guys do your best.
4 Barrage F1s destroyed.
Cluster bomb going in.
Seven of them damaged.
7 damage, roger.
Matrix is aggressing west.
Roger, Matrix. Are you Winchester?
Hey, firm.
Use some proper bombs, Stark. They're not working very well, your stupid clusters.
Sad.
Yeah, they're just missing basically. Nice work, Bird. One backfire hit. Both backfires, damage beyond repair. You know what I mean? Flight.
I've got 380 pounds of fuel left. You might want to check yours.
Ooh, I see problems coming our way, guys. Boom. Nice. Yes, indeed, we might need to use this airfield to land, guys. Smash. Look at those babies fly.
Do those work better?
Yes, they work much better, Dark. Much better. Infinitely better. Oh, right some... Oh, right in the canopy! Hit them in the canopy, man! That is a lot of friggin' damaged planes there, viewers.
Just asked how's my fuel state. I said we're good.
We'll be fine. Good shot, Dark. Oh, equaling. Or better than Dark's. Well done. You're getting them spot on, boys. It's my friggin' boys right there. More of Dark's.
I'm a real boy.
Yes, Dark. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You've absolutely pasted that lot, guys. There is not a MiG in town with a wing lift on.
Oh, just got 3 Mirages.
Fuel check matrix.
I've just run out.
Oh, viewers. I wish they had a better tanker pilot. So, oh, they didn't explode.
Oh, I still got him though.
Well, you did, didn't you? It went through his wing, but didn't explode. So, I guess it works. Boom.
More bombs.
And pasty, you're a pasty limey. Hey, pasty limey, smoosh. Last 3 MiGs taken down.
Beautiful.
I think that's it for the F1s.
Took a house down as well. Yes, that was the one start. That was the suckers. Basically, lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. Where the backfires go? There they are. Oh, the backfires are so damaged they've disappeared. They really didn't like having their wings blown off. And look at these guys. Who bombed? Oh, whoever bombed the Mirages at the other end. Oh, they are serious. They're brand new delivered as well. Delivered yesterday. Anyone still got bombs? Oh, he took his tail off, bird. Crash. Don't do it with me.
Well, the gun doesn't carry a lot of ammo.
It doesn't, does it? It's kind of hopeless. And it's impossible to aim as well. That's from Dark. Oh, you got him! You got him! Bye-bye, Mirages.
And blessed silence.
Where are you? Matrix. Well, you're off the map, so that usually means something... You're off the map, so that usually means something bad.
Matrix, you and I are both together in the afterlife.
Right, so 3 dead so far.
No, I'm wandering across the desert here with my emergency rations tailing me.
Oh no! Don't try and land at the base!
Are you out of fuel as well, bird?
I thought I'd try and land at the airfield, and air-to-air decided no, I wouldn't.
Ah, right. Well, you've got to take your chances. It's either running out of fuel or hoping they think that you're Iraqi.
How rude.
I also think it's rude. Right, let's do fuel checks. Now, I was showing off and I died, as usual. 3 boy, Matrix ran out of fuel. Bird ran out of fuel. Damp ran out of fuel. Poosh, fuel check.
160.
160, and your plane's all shut up.
I know.
I wish you the absolute best. Dark, fuel check.
Oh, 400.
Right, I'm getting in your plane. Stand by. Land on their base. Land at the base. Land at the base.
Side slip. Push. No, don't stall. He's out of fuel trying to land.
We're out of fuel too. All right, viewers. Last man.
Bleed off some speed.
A belly landing because the gear's not coming out.
We had a few more casualties compared to the real attack, guys.
Oh,
well, that didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Oh, yeah. Into land we go. To us and freedom. I can tell us the time. It's 1:10. If it helps.
Ooh, sluggish hydraulics.
Come on. Let's be a survivor. I am a survivor. How do I pop the canopy? Can't do it from back here. I feel so confined. That's better. That's better, Dark. All right.
My question is, would you rather face plant yourself in the dirt if you're not going to make it back, or be a POW of the Iraqi army?
Neither. Both are pretty bad. Both come the same outcome, but one's a bit quicker, Doc. Ow, 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 my face. My face. My beautiful face, I need it for YouTubes. We just ran out of fuel. We've literally just run out of fuel. You've not timed that better, Doc. They're shooting AKs at us. Leave us alone. Last one to line.
I know what we need to do, Cap.
J-turn. Always J-turn. Get the Luger out. Smash, 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 smash. Yeah, that's how you dodge bullets. Ow, 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 ow,
This is
ow,
0-0
ow,
capable.
Ow, 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 ow. Bollocks to this, I'm getting out. I can't eject. Why can't I eject? I can't do anything
Because
this
you got
flank.
your canopy.
0-0. I'm dead. My leg's broken. My back's broken. Brilliant. I hope you're happy with yourself, Dark. Did I eject you as well?
No, I've tried to, but it won't let me out.
Oh, it probably shot up your rockets or your motors or something for it.
Embarrassing for us all, guys.
Like that,
All that.
you left your pins in.
Yeah, I have a tendency of leaving my friggin' pins in, viewers. Well, there's your 1,100 miles of whatever the hell it was. As you probably noticed, halfway through, things started to go wrong, but you lost your wing dark! But it is us at the end of the day, so what do you think's going to happen? We got here, we blew the planes up, so that was good. 48 planes, as claimed by Iran, but then we didn't have any fuel. So yeah, no RTB from us. Thoughts from my pilots?
No, all these guys were American trained on this mission. And impression that I remember our fighter guys had of the Iranians when they were going through flight school wasn't that great, but this is a pretty impressive mission to pull off.
That was very hard. But your empennage just fell off. Your beautiful, beautiful empennage, Dark. Stop firing. He's already dead. There's nothing left
I'm alive.
of
I'm alive, but the plane is not.
it. Look at the plane. Look at the stupid dang plane.
See, I pulled the chute.
Yes, but it's important. Oh, yes, you did pull the chute. Well done. Aid and J turn. Viewers, I hope you enjoyed that. And au revoir.